Gym Talk with Apex on. I'm here to answer some of y'all questions. I've been getting a lot of questions on my fitness journey, how did it start, what led me to start training the way I train, and I just want to stop by, give you guys a little bit more insight on who I am, where I'm from. Originally from West Africa, I was born in Liberia, but grew up in the States. Fitness journey started before that. It started while I was in high school. I used to play basketball and run track, right? At that time, I was good though. I went all the way to state, finished third in the state of Minnesota in track and field. And then I transitioned over to basketball, and I was decent, but trash. Because, as immigrant, I didn't really have the resources to practice all these things and to get good at it. I was just going off pure natural talent, and that got me enough to varsity. But then, like I tell you guys all the time, hard work is gonna beat talent every single day. I was tall, I was skinny, but because I didn't have the resources to put in the work, I had to go home. I had two immigrant parents. I was working two jobs. I had to take care of my siblings and stuff like that. So I didn't have a lot of time to put in the extra work that all the other people was putting in. So that kind of lacked me. But that's where I started getting introduced to fitness, seeing people performing, transforming their body into just optimal machine. And I got fixated on it, right? So at the end of my high school, I realized college wasn't going to be for me. I started looking at other opportunities. And my older cousin, who was already in the military and thriving, he reached out to me. He was like, hey, man, if you ain't got nothing going for yourself, join the Army. So at the age of 19, I joined the Army. I was a combat engineer. I was terrible at long distance. So I dedicated a whole year leading up to me leaving to teaching my body how to run. And I mastered that. By the time I got the basic training, I was already a beast. I was 165. I wasn't strong. I was just still skinny, but I could run. And then when I got to basic, that's when I had to go hard, because I started seeing people really doing stuff that I've never seen before. I remember I seen this kid get down and do 90 push-ups under 2 minutes, and that blew my mind. You can do it, I can do it. I always had the mentality where I need to be I need to set myself apart. I need to be better than the rest. There's 90% and then there's 10%. I've always had that 5% mentality where I don't want to be part of the 10%. I want to be part of the 5%. So I started training my body. I started sculpting it. And you guys are looking at the aftermath of years and years of training and optimization and just performance-driven tasks to get my body to this point. The reason I train the way I train is because in the military, you're not just required to be strong. You're not required to be fast. You're required to be everything and then some. Because there are missions we're going to have to do where you need to be strong. There are missions you guys are going to go on where you need to be fast. There are missions where you need to be smart. You got to be a well-rounded athlete. So that mentality and all the training from I was in the Army for 9 years, almost 9 years. Rose through the rank, led soldiers, combat, deployment, all of that. And all that mentality just led me to functional training. And so I started doing research on what is functional training, how to optimize your body, how to be able to run, jump, or swim, perform well-rounded. I could do heavy lifting, I could do running, but that's where it really came from. It really came from the military and just being a combat soldier and all the requirement that I had to be able to take care of and also push my body to the limits in order to perform and complete other tasks. So functional training, guys, in my opinion, is the best method to sculpt your body. I've tried everything, and from what I've seen, the well-rounded, being well-rounded, being a training like an athlete, but you can still gain mass. The misconception is people think if you train like that, you can't really put on mass. I'm 240 pounds right now. I'm 6'4", 240, and 7% body fat. That plays a lot into your diet. My diet consists of clean foods. I'm not eating a lot of junk food. I treat my body as if it's a machine, right? So if you have a V8 engine, you gotta put premium fuel, whatever it is, but you gotta put in sources and the nutrients that your body needs to perform. That's the only difference. And also, you gotta understand your body, right? I have to eat at least 4,500 calories a day, but I intermediate fast as well. From the morning time, from wake up to around 1:30 to 2 p.m., all I do is slow drink my protein shake, right? And the reason I'm doing that is for it to be slowly digested into my body, and also to trick my body into using the nutrients that's already in there. Shredding, that's why you see I can maintain this shred at 240. I can maintain this cut at 240, right? So it has two major keys. If you want to train for functional fitness and also be shredded, you got to master your diet, and you got to master and optimize your training, and you got to just have the right mindset to not give up and keep going until you start seeing the results, right? So look, I just wanted to come on here and give you guys a little bit of insight on who I am, where I'm from, what led me to what I'm doing now, and the mentality behind the person that you guys seen and know it as Apex On. So next time, if y'all have any questions, leave it in the comment section, and follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I'm everywhere on all platforms, Apex On, and let's connect and let's change our body and change our life. Yo.